missed the
We missed the
bus.
mark. I feel like now there's too
Oh,
many.
we're fast breathing. Probably gonna show the same thing. Keep going there and chat and then let's be
Just start speaking.
quiet over here.
Is
Bye,
it
girl.
live again?
Ya me llené. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aquí estoy acostada en la cama de Joel y Eli. Tienen su cuarto muy limpio. Okay.
Perfect. It's comfortable, huh? The bed?
You're really so clean. Good job.
Oh, thank you. Good job, bitch.
Thank you.
You keep it
You
like
get a
that,
gold
okay?
star.
Yeah, no. We try to do like the rule of like whoever gets out of bed last has to do the bed. Doesn't work all the time though.
Nice.
Who doesn't follow
So
the rule?
who's the really clean one? Who helps the other one be clean?
We both help each other.
She's that partner.
Uh-huh. That's not what we heard.
Oh, girl.
Okay, you want to know?
Yeah,
You
we
wanna
wanna
know?
know.
He's messy.
Sounds really good.
He's messy.
Oh, he's the messy one?
He's messy, but he's clean.
Oh, he's like a messy bottom.
Like there's no move there anywhere, but like when he comes in, like deja sus cosas ahí en la mesa.
Entonces tú limpias, tú eres el que limpia más.
Just like here, but he washes the dishes because he's always cooking, so he keeps the
Lavo la
kitchen.
ropa, leave la ropa, I fold, I put things away, aspiro.
No,
No, he's good to clean. Pero
He's like
I feel like-
clean the.
Pero yo como que
The
pongo
rug.
las cosas aquí y luego me pongo a limpiarlos.
Sí.
But I am.
Because I could see that because I feel like
Like,
that one weekend I stayed, there was that moment where we worked, from home together. Oh, no?
I think so.
Yeah, because you worked, you were
Yeah.
doing laundry and all that shit. I see it.
Yeah,
I get
I
it.
tend to do more of the laundry and the dishes and
That's cute.
And the scrubbing and
yeah.
in the bathroom,
Cocinando.
tapeando.
Entonces, ¿qué hace Eli?
Se
Looking
sienta,
cute.
Pedir,
come,
pedir.
pide, y le doy también.
Good job.
Por eso.
That's how it should be.
I know.
Míralo.
Hmm?
You got himself an immigrant.
Oh.
Damn.
Segue.
Hablando de
You said it, but you thought
hablando
it.
de inmigrantes.
No,
I'm a dark sense of humor,
Wow,
Jen.
no, I get it. I'm the same way.
I was thinking that.
La verdad es que a veces tenemos que ser así, ¿verdad? Por poder aguantar. And I mean, I feel like it's a very Mexican thing to do.
No, 100%. But I also get like,
You're like, who are you calling?
it's dark humor. I love dark humor. So I'm here for it.
He's back.
Too soon.
So,
How do you go
so
on
¿ya
live?
empezamos o no empezamos?
Ya,
Estamos,
ya,
estamos,
está
vivos,
vivo.
estamos en vivos en las
TikTok.
The
Paleteras
camera
con
looks
Chile.
really good.
As y'all can see, this is very
Ah.
raw, very... ¿Qué pasó?
Eso no se sentó. Okay, go ahead. Give your spiel.
Give it a
Okay, pues como
Ya.
nos escuchan, estamos en vivo, las Paleteras con Chile, estamos aquí todas juntas, estamos, preséntase cada quien, estamos
Joel, el productor.
Ana Sheila,
Cesarín.
Cesarín, ahí,
Ya me
la
conocen.
Nalgona y producer
Eli,
Eli.
producer Eli.
Estamos juntas aquí el viernes en la noche, disfrutando, comiendo,
Botaneando.
Vamos con la
Botaneando.
Ivonne.
votando.
Vamos
Y
con la
pues,
corriendo.
la verdad, we need this. I feel really grateful for this moment porque I mean it's been a really heavy week. There's a lot going on in if you're not living under a rock, you know what's going on in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
And
world.
friends,
In the
we
world.
are literally in downtown LA. like ahí están los edificios.
Should we take them the camp?
Ay, ahora
Ya,
tampoco,
ya,
amigas.
tampoco.
Espérense, ya van a escandalizar igual que the rest of the media.
We're reporting live.
But yeah,
real.
it's been a tough week. It's been a long week.
It's been a-
A long,
long
been a crazy week.
year, dude. Like, it's just been like
yeah.
puros pinches putazos, like
Sí.
left and right.
Sí.
No nos dejan
En Los
descansar.
Ángeles,
It's
no.
only been
I
6
know.
months, and I'm like,
La verdad es que no, pero la verdad es que I mean I feel very, I feel very inspired by our community. I don't know how are you guys feeling? ¿Cómo describieron cómo se sienten?
I feel inspired as well. I also feel scared. I also feel
Where's Ryan?
a little disappointed in myself just because I haven't been to a protest. Not because I don't want to, it's just because like
I'm out here like in my own shit.
no, you need to
I'm
be
a little
careful.
like, just for my immigration status. But
Yeah.
No, I'm happy that people are standing up. It just seems so unbelievable. Like, what the hell is happening? Like, crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just like numb because there's so much coming to us like on social media.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful to see, and I mean not beautiful, but it's nice to see the support from like other communities too.
100%. You know,
And,
people
like,
are just
showing
fed up.
support and like
That's
people
what
are-
it is.
Also, it's like they're also gonna come for you. You know what I mean? Like
They don't give a they don't
like they
care right
come
now.
for us first, and then they're gonna come for the next one, and then the next one, because they're diminishing people, and they're like creating fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's
oh,
just scary.
what do they say? Like there's like a poem or like a story about like
Yeah.
a neighbor sharing a fruit tree, and then like
Mhm.
the neighbor's not doing anything. There's like a crow eating all the fruit, and it's like, oh, once they're done with that tree, they're gonna come to your tree and fucking pick your shit clean.
Right.
And then you know what I mean. If you don't do anything, like it's
100%.
gonna come to you afterwards. The plague,
Yeah.
It's just sad times.
Yeah.
Sad times.
Pero yeah, I mean, like Nelguna said, like people are fed up, and I think I feel really like there's no other place that I'd rather live than Los Angeles. I'm not from here, but
Yeah.
this is the place I've lived in the longest, and like there's no other place that I'd rather live. And this is a city that is the heart. I feel like the heartbeat of the city son inmigrantes.
No,
So
literally.
of course we're gonna
Yeah.
stand up for that community. And I think for me especially, like I don't have kids. I'm an immigrant, but I'm an immigrant who's always been documented, and so I really recognize the privilege that I've never had to grow up with that kind of fear. But because I am an immigrant, because I've grown up with a lot of undocumented friends, like the privilege I have is really clear to me, and so it's really clear to me that I have the opportunity to speak and stand up when para gente que don't feel safe doing that, and I can't imagine what that feels like. And the least I can do is show up. And pero cada quien, we have to find our own way of showing up, and not everybody can go to a protest because of their status or because they have kids or whatever it may be. So, but there's so many different ways to feel like you can make you're taking a stand and having an impact, and it's just about finding a way that you can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like there was a lot of posts about that. Like, don't feel bad if you can't go. Like, there's other ways to support, like donating money, fashion,
Yeah, for sure. No, 100%.
being there for your friends, like running errands for a lot of your friends if they can't really scared to leave the house right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's been interesting. I mean, as someone who grew up organizing and on the streets, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. That
Oh
was
yeah,
your
that's
life,
true.
huh?
Yeah.
very young age. I actually got a bike once at a protest.
You got what?
I did. I got a bike once at a protest. Someone gave me a bike, and it was pink, and I biked from Hollywood because it was like the protesting the war in Iraq, like 2000 something, early 2000s. I was still in high school. And so, yeah, somebody gave me, we're out there sitting down, civil disobedience. We're like, we're not leaving. I mean, I don't have about it now, but, just remembering. Yeah, and I got a bike. So it was interesting. So I say all that to say, as someone, who grew up organizing, I mean, 100% to what you're saying, Ana Sheila, for sure. And like showing up is important. I feel like I was sharing earlier that I've been having these conversations all day,
Right.
About everything going on, not just in LA, the state implications, the national implications, now some international shit. And it's like, ay, amiga,
The international
espérate.
stuff too. We can't. Yeah.
But I'm
it's too
telling
much.
you, I feel like, hola amiguitas, acá estamos aquí hablando, we're talking about just, we're in Los Angeles. Salud en Paleteras. Es la César.
Hola.
Ya, pero
que
let
tenía
me do
frío.
one. La César con su cobijita. Aquí está la Nashila. Hecha. Ay.
Oh, the
Ay, qué
producers
fuerte.
left.
Ah, sí, se fueron los producers. You know why? Sometimes we. I love it. They're like, what the fuck? We have one viewer.
Hey,
Ella.
hola.
Ay, pues ahí vamos, ahí vamos. So I've left real-time performance and more tips. What? I've never been live on Insta,
You get a
on
haircut.
TikTok. ¿Qué dice? 13. Okay. Oh, no.
Okay,
Pero
well,
qué decías? What were you
Oh,
talking
sorry.
about?
we're gonna protest
But
tomorrow.
yeah.
There's no king state
But
tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're protesting.
Again, so all of those different things, just how they're adding up and stacking up.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it's just wild. And I'm just
Yeah.
reminding myself, at least for me, my organizing looks very different now. Like I was talking to someone, I was like, I've been out to the protest and walked around. I mean, I live in downtown now and I have feelings about that, many feelings, but it's not necessarily, somehow I'm in downtown now that I'm back in LA. And so to see it firsthand, I saw a couple different things. I mean, it was interesting. It was more introspective just because now, like, more of the organizing that I do is behind the scenes. It's more cultural programming. It's like, let's have these conversations on imagination, what's going on. So, like, that's my day job. And I feel like that's become where I do my organizing now.
Yep.
That I'm like, okay, I'm also down with that. But like tomorrow, for example, the No Kings one, no sé, ay, no, man. I'm like, es que, you know what I'm thinking in my head? I'm like, the titles are just so stupid that it's like a bad title of a bad performance. Like, we're gonna go see a play tomorrow, and that's why I'm like, it's the simulation, bitch.
Shakespeare.
Like, what the fuck? No King's Parade? Like, it's just so sacado de pendejada that you're like, this has to be made up. That's what I was saying. There's
I mean,
a
el
game.
cabrón se cree el rey.
Not even that.
That's where it comes from. So I
For
get
sure.
the connection, but I feel you also on
It is
like
a little
the
dramatic.
name not being
Yeah, I mean, it's because in my mind, it's
Only
because I
6
mean,
months
folks
in.
know me. Folks know me.
It's only been 6 months. In the
It's only
selection.
been 6.
That's
I feel like it's been 3
Oh,
years.
I feel like-
I'm
I feel
like,
like
what is
they-
happening?
I feel like they've been grabbing us and just like shaking us like this, and you
Like-
keep seeing what happens, and you don't believe it.
100%.
Like it's wild what's
500
happening to our
balas.
communities. Like you almost don't believe it, but at this point you're so shocked but not surprised at everything that's happening.
No,
right?
100%.
No, I feel like it's, como dices tú, un
And I
putazo,
thought,
otro
and what I don't
putazo.
understand is I thought we were a sanctuary
that?
city.
No,
and, like,
here's the thing. We technically we are a sanctuary
Yeah.
city, so I think that's the example, the precedent. We're not the only sanctuary city. And in the United
Yeah, because in
the
Chicago
US,
too, they're
100%.
everywhere. It's so scary.
So I mean, some people are saying like, I mean, Gavin Newsom said it at the other day. I saw a little press conference that he did, and he said something like, "This is a constitutional crisis, or it could become that." There's so many different
and I
things.
mean, and so many things that the administration has done has been like,
I am.
¿qué pasó?
Oh, sorry. It's because I'm on TikTok and I feel like I have the habit of like liking shit, or if you're on the live and you start liking their shit. So it reminded me of it's the Clubhouse. I don't know why, but it's become a little tick now. So I'm like tapping it. Sorry. But
Oh no, all good. But I mean, I guess that's the point of like the event tomorrow, is that like so many things that this administration has done are unconstitutional, right? And reflective of like an authoritarian government, of like what a king would do, and like what he's called.
There's no
himself,
law for him.
Yeah.
you know,
And all the money they're spending on like the dumbest shit. I'm like,
The
and we
way
can't have
that-
free healthcare, but you guys can
Thank
send
you
money
for
to fund
funding
the
the
genocide and like fund.
Police.
the Doja cuts that they made, right?
Hello.
Or like being
Yeah.
used to fund.
Spending so much money, and I'm like,
they're spending so much money.
No,
People
they're-
are performing.
nah.
For his,
No, they're just spending so much money, like in general, just like
well,
all
did
this.
you know for his
When is that?
for the parade?
Fact check us.
tomorrow.
Fact check us.
His birthday parade.
It's for his birthday.
Well,
Yeah.
Technically, it's the
they're hosting
250th
at the same
anniversary
time
for the
to-
army,
Yeah.
but then also it's his birthday.
Birthday. His
He's
79
been wanting this
79
fucking parade since
I'm
his
like, this is giving Kim Jong,
first
you know,
Yeah.
I'm
Let me show you my
scared.
guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pendeja, but also don't call it. I mean, your scaredness is valid. Your
Yeah.
fear is valid.
Yeah.
And
No, it's
also,
not.
no, it is. No, I feel like that was just me
Weird.
projecting, bitch. I was like, let me, my bad. The fear is valid. I think, like I was telling you, I'm trying to like remind myself that in this moment, there's also an opportunity to find stillness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, this is a really horrible joke. Let me not say that. My humor's gotten so bad. I know.
Anyway,
Yes.
so this guy's like
Anyways.
paying people $1,000 or
Oh,
1,000 bitcoins or Dogecoins or
The
whatever,
cryptocurrency.
the cryptocurrency to attend. I signed up. I signed Eli and I up because that's 2 seats that are not going to be filled.
Okay, strategy
Mhm.
moment. Okay, down. Who's gonna show up?
Learning from the Gen Z.
Oh, right, because the Gen
Because the
Z
bitch
was
loves
doing
this crowd,
that.
you know.
Yeah, and
What were
people
they
were
doing?
doing that during the campaign.
And
No,
now, because for the parade, his parade, you have to sign up RSVP.
Mhm.
So I RSVP.
Not the RSVP plus one.
But I know.
yeah, o sea, it's gonna be a
Plus
show.
10.
How will it take days?
For real, fuck. But I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like everyone does it. Imagine thousands of people.
but where does that data go?
Did you put your real name?
No.
Yeah.
When are you gonna start to get text messages?
And his ID.
Whatever.
Sorry,
You're not
sorry.
gonna
I know, it's because I know. Eli.
Starts going, getting
Ay, miren, les presento,
MAGA
ya llegaron los
stuff.
productores. Este es
Hola.
Eli, ay, mi comadre.
Chao.
Somos la esposa del matrimonio.
This
Ahí
guy-
está la otra.
¿Y el esposo?
Sí, y el esposo,
Sonaba
el que
chao.
cocina.
El que
Yeah.
cocina, el que trapea, el que lava,
Que hace
el
todo.
que hace
You
todo.
No
know,
hago nada.
the way I've been describing, or at least what I've been telling folks, is I feel like, you know what, there's just a bunch of little places of tension.
Now he's eating it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Oh, what
You like
Sorry.
kicked it.
Oh,
Tipped
you
over,
did,
now
yeah.
you see it again.
bitch,
Fucking
and the
fell on his
anxiety, the anxiety that I get every time I go into that door. Okay, I feel better that you did. Sorry. What was I saying?
Tension,
Se me
points of
olvidó.
tension.
Points of tension. Yeah, there's so much fucking happening at the same time
Yeah.
that it's just building up tension that I'm like, but what's gonna snap?
Yeah.
And that's
And
the fear.
And what direction is it gonna snap in?
Ay, amiga.
No more snapping,
Pero-
please.
No
And
more
literally,
snapping.
what is somebody?
No more snapping, no more snatching.
Have you guys seen
No more
the
snatching.
movie Civil War? It's gonna be like that.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, I
You
haven't.
didn't
I haven't
seen
seen it. I
I
haven't
haven't seen it. It's
it.
the Alex Garland movie. It just came out like
A
a
couple years ago.
the beginning. No,
Who-
this year, like a few months ago.
Really? Who?
Or-
No,
Or
last
November.
year.
It was, it was like
beginning of
late
last
night.
year.
It was in the beginning.
Who's the actress?
Oh.
Kristen Dunst.
Ajá,
Kirsten
Kristen
Dunst.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
also Kaylee Spaney and
It's not la conozco.
Kristen Dunst's husband.
Ese no lo conozco.
It's not la
No,
conozco.
pero
Sí, sí,
Kristen
la
Dunst.
conoces. Like,
Pero
role play
and
Priscilla.
she goes down in downtown.
Oh,
no?
that girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's
Then
an
she
alien
goes down
as
in
well.
the downtown
Yeah.
in that
Romulus.
city, or what city is it?
In the whole the
The
country.
country. So
Yeah.
in the movie, the plot is that California and Texas. I'm sorry, California and is it Texas?
The
New
spoiler,
York.
sorry,
I think
spoiler
kind of
alert.
two like
Okay.
two cities, like they pretty much two states. They break themselves off from the United States and they're fighting.
They
the
become
rest of the
Mexico
country.
again?
Yeah, right.
Mexico, just take us back.
I
Take
know.
the,
And then you follow
California
like,
becomes Mexico
some-
again.
That would be
And
that would
Texas?
be okay. That's no. Stop.
No.
No,
Some of
okay.
that.
No.
Is it
The
like-
thing is, okay, so the other thing is, I've been having a lot of intrusive thoughts about what these potential
Exactly.
snaps could be, and I was like,
What?
let me like.
When
I've been
you
having
this-
intrusive thoughts
Yeah.
of what this
What's
potential
that?
snap could be, and I've been like,
Yeah.
let me not say them out loud.
No, because we can't
Two.
manifest it.
But it
Because
sounds
okay,
great.
so when I first got to downtown,
Don't
I
you
feel
feel
like I told you maybe
Yeah,
I
I
jokingly said that I was like, you know what? I had that
Just
moment
this.
of anxiety, and I was like, if shit goes down, major
Bought it.
city, okay, LA check.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
test
What do
it.
you do? I went through that process and
just
I was
haven't
like,
set it
check.
up.
And then I was like,
What
well,
to do.
fuck, I'm in downtown, I'm too close.
They have
And I
to
was like,
take
in my
this
mind, I
one.
was like, I'll move at some point, get down
Yeah.
there. And this shit happened now, and I was like, oh no, not me calling that in. So let me not say
Where
more
would you
intrusive thoughts. Back home, South Central.
We need to go to middle of nowhere.
I mean, también, girl. That's why I feel comfortable with my bike right
I
now.
mean,
I mean,
You
not so
what?
much, but
I mean,
like,
I'll
my
move to
bike.
Mexico. Back to Mexico.
I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
It's also the reality of just sitting with, I
Oh.
think for me,
Yeah.
personally, how my brain works is to sit with like who can't afford that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And it doesn't even have to be. I mean, looks like in many ways, like how do you pick up your entire life? Like,
Yeah,
what
for
do
sure.
you?
No, and
All the things that it means,
it's a privilege too,
100%.
for sure. But I feel like I've definitely been feeling like kind of pushed to wanting to move back to Mexico because I because I am feeling like so many people like this country doesn't
Yeah,
appreciate what I mean, but it's a big country, right? And so we make up this country. So it's like, do
100%.
you escape or do you stand up for who we are and what we?
Totally.
and-
those
I mean,
thoughts
that's why I
into my
came
head.
This
back.
is Mexico.
Yeah, but it's,
También,
I know it's like
güey,
is that
o sea,
giving
Even
up?
that- yeah, it's like giving up.
I know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I have
100%.
had that thought. It's like, oh ya con esto.
Yeah.
But that's what they want us to. They want us to be
I
tired.
mean,
They
they
want
do.
us to
They
be
want us
tired.
to.
They want us to
They
give
do. They
up.
want us to just succumb to
100%.
white supremacy.
I mean, and that's why I think because it all is so. It's high anxiety, really.
Yeah. It's like,
I think some of the things has been important, at least for me, to try to find moments of stillness in urgency, because that can help you calm down
Yeah.
and find some strategy. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's also okay. Well, what is the strategy?
and what has it been like? What's that been for you?
A little bit of everything, I don't know, just biking. I've been biking. I biked to my mom's today, and my mom made pozole, and it was a good moment to check in. So I was like, okay, I'll have dinner there.
We lost her.
Might see my nephew. I mean, there's so many little moments like that. For sure, también, I mean, to
Seeing
be
us.
real, we already said it, like, sí, yo, bitch, de este trabajo. Tuvo que llegar. No me siento, me caen bien las cosas. But thinking about, what are you doing?
I was
Oh,
just checking the
sorry. They're checking the mic. I was like, that video games también. I hope to my mind I enjoy it. I get to escape for like an hour. Be like, okay, cool.
Like,
Yeah.
I need to play video games.
Yeah, I think I've always appreciated them. Oh, this is a horrible little interjection, but I think we should do little video games for Las Paleteras. But continue process. But for you, okay, so thinking about
I think for me, it has been. I feel like this administration has felt very like como love, like heartless in the way that it's been treating folks throughout the whole administration, ¿verdad? Like just no care for the life for people's like daily lives from when they were doing the Doja Cats and the Doja Cats. So when they were doing the Doja Cats and just.
She's performing. I'm kidding.
That's some disrespect to the Doja Cat.
How they were like literally just like firing people without any concern for like the fact that like these folks have families and they might not be able to like they don't have all of a sudden they don't have a job and like our leaders, quote unquote leaders, Trump and Musk have no idea what it's like to worry about like losing their job and not knowing how they're going to pay their rent the next day, and in the same way that they're treating our immigrant communities with absolutely no like
empathy,
like it's like
or sense of humanity.
Sense of humanity. That's what I'm saying. And so
what targeting the schools is crazy.
It's crazy. Or churches, they're going into churches. Like what? And this is a quote unquote Christian party. It's the fucking. It's
and
bullshit.
I think of myself, I'm like, what? Like, when is it? When are we gonna get to the moment? And this is just like an intrusive thought and a thought in general. Just like when are we gonna get to the point where like we stop being civil and like we stop being obedient? And I'm not obedient,
Well, and I mean
that's snap, bitch.
That's the snap,
yeah.
I know, that's why I don't want to call it beyond that. Because then I'm like, I know, y si lo atraemos, güey.
Yeah. And I mean, and we're seeing.
Para que le dé corazoncitos and more viewers come. Invite you to co-host. Bitch, I don't know you. Girl, no, that didn't look cute. I mean, aquí andamos. It's because I've never been on here before.
Oh, what is this?
My TikTok.
I'm getting heartburn with this wine.
You wanna
Por eso no quiero llegar Pero no, I mean we're seeing that in the protests. I mean protests are disruption, right? But everyone's saying like, oh, make sure you stay nonviolent because if you're not nonviolent, then then Trump will continue to feed his excuse for why you need to have the National Guard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like disruption is necessary to like take a stand. So I don't know. I don't know.
What's the balance?
And they started the violence too the other day.
Pero,
and it just keeps escalating.
Yeah. But just to finish my thought about what's helping me is like responding to this, heartlessness, this coldness with more love. So just like how can I really just lean into love, like just the energy of love. I know it sounds so cheesy, but it's really like pray. I've been praying more, and the other day when I went to the protest, I actually went to it was an interfaith vigil, and it was really beautiful to ground in that energy before walking to the detention center, which the energy there felt so chaotic, but like it was really nice to be grounded in like what we're here for and how we're meeting this moment. And there was a prayer about like, God, like use me. Like I am here in this moment. I'm meant to be here in this moment, and use me, use my creativity, use my hands, use my energy. And I felt like that was really grounding and loving for me as a way to like move forward and how I'm taking up space and what I'm doing in this effort, and not giving up, not being like, oh, ya a la chingada con este país me quiero ir, right? But like, no, like I have this privilege to be here and do what I can, right?
Mm-hmm. And the privilege to.
But
if you leave,
go to Mexico. No, I love it.
We acknowledge our privilege.
But you have the privilege to go to Mexico and like be comfortable, right? Like
yes,
a lot of people going back to their country means death.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%,
or starvation.
100%. And so, I recognize
right,
that me even thinking that is kind of like fucked up. But
even me, you know what I mean? Like, even my immigration status, like I think that like, if I have to go, I'm like, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like I will be okay. Like my family's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in Culiacán in Sinaloa, which is also kind of fucked up right now. But
Wait, te vas a esa Ciudad de México.
Pero si me pudieran de cualquier parte, hablo español, hablo inglés, like I'm fucking like, I'm handsy, like handsy, that's with you.
Uy, handsy.
Yo le pongo
le pone trabajo en el Spartacus.
Ay, bebé.
Agua.
Wait. Who would be the best dancer of all of you? If you had to.
Ay,
At the Spartacus. Cuéntales que son,
I think
cuéntales a
Eli
los que
would
no
be.
saben, a la audiencia.
No,
que
that's not what we're
Spartacus.
talking about right
Okay,
now.
okay, sorry.
Ay, but every other
Tú-
conversation.
no, es
no,
que
no,
tu
no,
tía
no.
siempre
repente
quiere.
no
O de
quiere hablar de
repente,
Spartacus.
de repente she doesn't want to bring it up.
Ahora. Ay,
Primera vez.
pues yo,
De hecho, I
You
thought you were
bring
gonna
it
have to
like
make the chile.
cachorrito.
You were
I was like-
embarrarlo en la salsa.
and I mean it down.
Are
Why
you
not?
putting a freaking
Bollito en
¿Cómo
the
se llaman
fucking
esos?
bollitos, mantecadas.
Le estás poniendo
But that's what you
le
call
estás
them,
poniendo
bollitos.
le estás poniendo Valentina
No
en la
muffins.
mantecada.
That's what you
O
call
sea,
them,
no,
bollitos.
don't sound so surprised,
De
but
la
no,
front.
bitch.
La
I just
elegancia
put
de
it
la
on the
front,
plate
sí.
right here on the
Oui.
side.
Oh,
But I was
shit.
cutting a piece, so it looked like I was scooping it. Then I was like, fuck it, let me try
Did
it.
you try it? It's nasty, no? Oh no.
No, it's like sweet and spicy.
They said it's like Sweden. I was like, what?
A ver si sirve.
Wow.
Okay, down.
Pero sí, definitivamente está.
Pues
Está
finding
cañón.
stillness.
Está cañón.
You said finding stillness.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, Cesar? How do you find stillness? I mean, maybe, I don't know. Are you there?
I'm never still.
Or what's helping you or what how are you processing?
Trying to find.
I went to the movies the other day with my friend.
Cute.
What did you watch?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
Because she was worried about her like
movie.
with her immigration status. I think we were just both like at home, like going on TikTok for hours, seeing all the news, and just I feel like it was very draining. So I was like, you know what, let's like leave the house for a little bit.
Yeah.
We went to go see a movie, but Lilo and Stitch is also sad. So we were like looking at each other like casi llorando because like when they're trying to separate them, and I was
Oh,
like, I was like,
no,
this is the
everything
wrong
goes
movie.
back.
Like everything is bringing us back to this. But
Eli,
yeah,
close the
just
door.
trying to check in on my friends, and yeah, this is bringing me joy too. Like getting
know,
just a
getting-
little distracted.
Getting together.
Mhm.
Yeah. ¿Ya te comiste toda all the snacks?
No, ya no queda nada.
Oh.
I want a little nectarine.
Tu tía.
Okay.
Hay más. Okay, pues.
Ay, hueputa.
Well, it's-
I will
it's a-
say
yeah.
that
And tomorrow we hit in the
¿Qué
streets.
dices?
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna
Protest.
go tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the one in Pasadena,
Oh, there's one in Pasadena.
like later in the day.
Mhm. Okay. I mean, it's like
It's in your backyard.
Yeah, I know. When you say that so judgingly, yes, bitch, I'm gonna show up. Tu tía es bien criticona. Bebé.
No, I wasn't even saying it like that.
Tu cara dice más, bebé.
No, I was
Because
saying
she's a
like
city girl, es de la
no, I
ciudad.
was saying like
Ahora,
literally.
she's not a city girl.
No, I was
She's a
saying
city
you could
girl.
literally walk out.
Oh, 100%
well,
no.
this is a form of protest from all of us, from all of you guys,
What?
because there's a curfew going on. You're breaking
We're
it.
out.
Yeah.
We are out.
Oh man, we're gonna get in trouble.
Arréstenme.
Ay,
I mean, I'm the only one in the curfew area, bitch.
You are. Right? Are you?
Yeah, literally. That's why I biked there. I was like, I think I'll be fine if I just bike through.
Did you fart?
No, it's
No,
this
es el perro. Es el perro.
Beche. Y aquí anda Lío me dando cosquillas. I'm like, girl.
Okay, well, this month. This
Wait,
month,
so are we okay? So we're going tomorrow. No, are you going tomorrow? Sorry.
I haven't decided porque ya fui a dos esta semana, and to be honest, this has been taking, like it has been really tough. It's been really tough to work también. Like I haven't been able to focus.
Yeah, and you know I've been sleeping a lot,
Oh,
way
that's
too
good.
much.
That's
Like,
good.
kind of
In
just
a
like
way, oh yeah.
too much, you know.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, it's been interesting. I think again, also one of the things that's been happening. I feel like I've been trying to calm a lot more friends' anxiety down that who are not from here or not here.
Yeah, they think it's
Wild, and I'm
yeah.
like, girl, no,
It's really
like
not.
the Rodney King riots were riots,
Right.
You know, like
This is
buildings were
literally, like,
burning.
This is literally like in a few blocks downtown, and it's
No,
even
it-
not, and it's even not.
One of my signs. Well, let me not say that. Well,
what? Wait, what sign should I make tomorrow? I need to make a sign.
no, I think reflecting back, what's interesting, at least from what I saw, because there was a moment where I did join in here on like, well, somewhere on Spring Street, because it came down Spring. So I went downstairs, you know, I was there, and I was like, okay, let me come through. And it was interesting. I think it was a lot of young people, which I loved. And I was like, damn, I'm a
That's nice to
señora.
see the
100%. I mean, it was like, it took me back, and I was like, okay, down. And also I was like, oh shit. Then I saw some performative folks. Most of them were white, but it was just like the moment of like you see somebody walking around.
But we
in
need the
their
white folks out here
clothes.
with us.
100%. These are just things that I noticed along the way that I was like, oh shit, like they're so different from when I was in high school and like what that organizing looked like. And
Pues si las
so
películas ya salen en color.
Ya hay películas, ¿no?
I was gonna say something.
Antes no había películas.
Well, no, that's true. Like smartphones weren't out like
No,
that.
yeah.
Like in early 2000, it wasn't out like
Like
that.
how did yeah.
It was the political education. Somebody was passing out chant papers, so you could all get on the chants. Like they, you know, at least I'd come with organizing with the bus riders union, so we would go out and march. There were drums. I mean, and folks bring that out también. O sea, again, this is a subset of what I saw because I think what happens then, like you know how they corral protests in order to split them up.
Right.
Then the little subgroups. I think that's where chaos happens because you're overpowered literally and like in population wise. Entonces, pues, you know. And so I could see that. So I'm not saying this is in general, but just from what I saw, it was interesting. And you just see like the influencer with the phone. And now it's like, you know, before in my mind, like that's media and press and stuff like that, but not everybody. Yeah. And so there's so many narratives that are being pushed. And honestly, this whole thing is a narrative thing. The stories are changing every fucking day. We hear something new. We can kind of figure out or kind of have a sense of what is going on because we're here.
Right.
You know, and I was telling people, I was like, I mean, yes, there hasn't been anything on my street, you know, and if it was something as big as they're making it, that shit would have rolled over. Again, one of my things is like once people start like looting and rioting grocery stores, that's when
that's when you say like, okay,
that's a need. You know what I mean? The Apple Store, quiten el pinche dinero, fuck it, get your butt, get your coin. It's also a survival tactic. You know what I mean? Get your shit. You need to sell that shit, make some quick money on the side, whatever. Fuck it. If it's going like this, then I want to have something, you know? Some cash. Pero también a la vez is when you start seeing like that kind of stuff, that's when I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, bro. I'm just gonna say this. I am problematic, but I saw no Mexicans looting.
Where? Outside?
I can't say that.
Those videos.
I don't know.
What?
Well, why
I was
would they
not
put
there.
themselves outside to get taken?
Because they're in the protest.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I
People
mean,
who are taking advantage of like
100%.
looting.
situation.
You're talking about looting. Oh, I thought you didn't see any Mexicans protesting. I was like, oh.
No, I mean, I could see that.
No, there's no Mexicans protesting.
This will be a chapter in the tell.
I had the F that
Because you know what? There's also
shirt.
folks who are down for chaos. People like
Yeah,
all this shit is
for
attracting a lot of chaotic energy.
For sure. I mean, there's people that like
And it's
love
probably
that.
the ops too.
Love that.
100%. And
No, there was videos of like the police officers damaging the cars themselves.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many narratives happening at the same time. Well, that's wild. I mean, we're having a conversation digitally and live in different ways. See, that's kind of where my intrusive thoughts go, and then I'm like, I can't say that out loud. But yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, that's for me my warning sign. And so I was like, if anything, if shit goes down, we'll feel it first. So we will let y'all know.
Let you know.
What's actually happening? Well, at least from where we are. But
I mean, that's why for yesterday, I was like, I mean, when we were talking, you were like, oh my God, about the curfew that first night, that Monday. That shit was right there. It was on 5th and Spring. That's literally where my window faces. So it was like everything. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that curfew did scare me a little bit because I didn't really know what that was gonna mean.
Yeah.
And I did
Out
get
of nowhere.
I did get stuck, not really, but we were waiting to take the metro and
Oh yeah, the metro stopped.
but we were there before.
It stopped?
But we were there before 8. We were there before 8, waiting for the metro because we knew it was curfew was gonna hit.
What time were you guys there?
I don't remember, like maybe 10 minutes before or like 15 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes before.
They probably stopped it at 7:30.
But they should have told us. Like there was no sign. There was no sign that it was closed until after 8.
Right, because I mean, everybody got on the phone. It was a notification, or you kind of found out.
Yeah, but there was a sign. No, but there was a sign on the metro station that said they were closed, but they didn't put that sign up until after like 8 o'clock.
Because probably everyone's rolling out the information. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But so yeah, we was like, oh well, now it's past curfew. Now we're technically out past curfew, but we were trying not to be. And then, but yeah, it was okay to get an Uber. It was fine. But it was like, yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I told them. That's why I bike.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'll just back through. And apparently, like residents are exempt.
Yeah.
But it's like,
How do they know?
and so people, what they've been saying is you have to show proof of residency. So like a utility bill.
That's how he said.
No, bitch, I don't
What
have
is that?
one. So I was like, I think
Ni
I,
paga renta.
Our little squatter.
that's what I thought about. But it's not like it's not a physical thing, you know. It's an online transaction. So how do you know?
That's the share.
That's the only thing I was like, okay. I mean, I have methods of digitally and receipts, but it's
That
like,
should be
okay, that's
fine.
my carita. I mean, I brought my ID. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna bike through because I think I'll be fine if I bike.
Like, I gotta work.
Yeah, at this.
For the streets, Figueroa.
Yeah, like I work on the corner.
No, Pershing Square, bitch. I ando. I think my.
Oigan.
No.
Protesting.
Pues hablando de pues de cosas que hacemos para hacernos sentir mejor, I wanted to ask you guys because since all of this has been happening, I feel like I haven't had any time to like really enjoy Pride Month.
Yeah.
Right?
It's also Pride Month.
It's also
Yeah.
Pride. Okay, okay, what a coincidence that
Right.
lands on Pride.
Where's the pride? Where is the
Where's
happiness?
the Pride?
And also, I'm not. Girl, summer hasn't even started.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, it has been interesting to like be experiencing this while also having these Pride celebrations.
Yeah.
And have y'all been able to have you partaken in anything? What's that felt like?
Oh,
Yo he
God.
puteado. Yo
Eso siempre,
he
girl.
puteado.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eso nunca para. Nomás
360, 12,
360, 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. And so I'm okay this month because I don't need anything else. Like I'm still.
But have you guys done any like events or brunches or any like,
Did you go to that brunch?
concerts?
Or
Yeah,
that thing?
I went to Dyke Day, which
How
is
was
kind of
that?
like the biggest sort of like women's event. I think it was.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful. It's really beautiful
Good.
because it's just like in a park. And it's así como it's not sponsored by like no corporations or anything
Oh.
like that. It's like there's
No
no
lesbian brand?
there's no there's no there's no police. There's no police there. Like it's a very inclusive like event. Like just the way that it's done is like very politically queer, which I really appreciate. And it's just like nice to have just be at a park. Why are you guys
Yeah.
looking at me like that?
Because we're listening. So que hasta le di
I'm gonna go
cámara.
next year. I'm gonna go next year.
No, but it's so
Me
funny though,
corren.
because I feel like literally no.
No.
Gays
They would
are,
love you.
yeah, you can. They're
Girl, I can
they're
see us.
gays. Y'all can come.
Yeah, that's a
Y'all can
confession.
come. But what was I gonna say
Man,
about
I'm
it?
into sometimes I'm like into
Like literally everybody goes. So I literally ran into
Or your
like,
exes.
no, I actually didn't run into any exes, but no. Well, actually no one.
Well, based on-
But I didn't know what I was gonna see. I literally saw people that I hadn't seen in like 5 years.
Damn, like that?
10
In
yeah,
the
like
scene?
that. It was crazy back when I used to go out. No, but literally like
Back.
it was wild.
Yeah.
Even and then I got an email. from one of the folks from our network
Ooh.
that works at our network that support at our podcast network who supports us.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hey, I think I saw you at Dyke Day, but I wasn't sure if it was
Oh,
you. I don't know if y'all saw
cute.
that, but
She
yeah,
said hi.
yeah, I know." She said next time that happens, I will say hi. I was like, okay, but yeah. So even our the person that supports us from our network was at Dyke Day, so everybody was there.
Everyone was there. No nos
Everybody was
invitaste.
there.
No, I'm kidding.
What was it?
Do you think you did?
Last Saturday?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So that felt really nice. And like I feel like now I can like kind of check off like. Right. It's like if I do something else,
yeah. See.
like
I
it's
hear
nice,
that.
but I don't need.
Because I mean,
something like
but wait, what's today? Like the 9th?
No, it's like the
13th,
15th.
Friday the 13th.
We got paid today.
Viernes 13.
Do you actually get paid on the third?
On the
15th.
15th.
Man, I
Wherever,
don't,
like
I don't. We have
every
to
2
submit
weeks.
our timesheets, and then I have to wait like 5 more freaking days.
Oh,
It's annoying.
Mhm.
Do you actually get
Welcome
paid on
to
the-
beer.
But yeah, I finally went out
Contract.
this week for like work stuff,
That's contracting.
but I felt a little weird. I felt a little guilty like being out.
Yeah.
But then I wore like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear something political. So I just wore like all my
Nice.
like F Amigra stuff. And at the restaurant I was like, I don't want to be here, but I'm like, okay, let me like it's for work. It tenía like chinga la migra, and all the workers were all coming up to me like, let me see the back of your shirt, and I was like, see, we're supporting.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
I was like, I
is-
feel guilty, but like, I'm gonna show up to this bougie ass place
This
Why are
is
we feeling guilty?
and protest fashionably.
For like being out.
Oh, for being out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think that the only thing that's annoying sometimes to me is when folks then not while all protesting is beautiful and looks in many ways, not all of it has absolute value, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But was it until
Yeah.
you know what's also an unpopular
And my little passing shirt.
unpopular opinion is que chinga la migra, I think is grammatically incorrect in Spanish.
Is it?
I think
That's what
so.
we're saying.
Why?
I yeah, because it's like you can. I mean, it is fuck la migra, not chinga la migra, pero it's just
But everyone says
Sí.
chinga la migra.
So how would it be?
How would you say it?
What would you say?
It's que chingue la migra or a la chingada con la migra or something. Chingada, fin, but it's I've never heard chingada and chingar like that conjugated like that, and I was like, is it? But I love it. I mean, it's one of those nerdy things that I was like,
No, you're right. This is a la chingada.
a la chingada con la migra or que chingue la migra or que chingue su madre. I don't, I've never heard chinga la migra.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It rolls off the tongue
Yeah.
better, but that's definitely.
You're not gonna chant a la chingada la migra. Chinga la migra.
I mean, there's
A whole
there's some
sentence?
chance. No, there's some. There's some chance. There's some chance. Yeah, from back in the day that I remember, but no. But that was my little thing. I was like, is it? And I was like, that's just being
Oh my god.
a nerd about it. I mean, I love
She
it.
said ya.
Yeah.
Ay, bebé,
Yeah.
no me hagas hablar.
Siempre tienes que ser la contraria,
Let me
girl.
go-
She always has
let me-
something to say.
I love your shirt, but
No, I love your shirt. It's just the thing that I noticed. I'm just saying.
No, I had to
que
pull
no
up-
piense la nace y la
I was in Wee Hill and I was like, I gotta show up in my little passing shirt.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
love that.
no,
A Mexican Mexico
I
jersey.
went to WeHo since the last Pride.
Well, that was my first time in forever, but
Oh no, actually, it was with you. And Eli.
oh yeah, when was that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I recall.
¡Qué fuerte!
I have a really good memory.
Eso se llama un chiste local, Lee.
The whole time I was like, I wonder if that's it.
It's hilarious.
Girl, I'm over here like,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think my
and now you
my
feeling
little-
guilty after?
My little pride little check off moment was precinct, but because I live around the corner.
You live right there.
I haven't
Yeah.
been to precinct. I've only been to precinct like one time.
Oh, we should go.
I would like to go.
Yeah.
That's
it's
chill.
fun.
I find
It's mostly Latino or no?
they have
Is Latino
programming.
oriented?
Well, they have
They have
a
programming.
They have papi night, right? Papi night or puteria.
No, they have puteria, but then they also have chupada with the
Papacito night.
Papacito
Oh,
night.
no, where's that?
No, that's not. I think that's
That's in
Muévelo.
Rio.
No.
I haven't done anything, but I am going to Chicago. Eli, I never
And you
been to
went right?
Chicago. We're going to Chicago.
When?
Wait, I'm gonna be in Chicago the end of the
Last
month.
we talked.
Oh, we did.
We're gonna be at the same time.
You're gonna be in the same flight?
But I
Next
think
weekend.
I think I'm gonna be
Same
there.
time?
No, my
I'm gonna
last
be-
weekend of June.
Mine's the last week of June too.
Oh, you're gonna be the same
We're
time?
gonna be at the same time.
But I think I'm getting there
Like,
after
we
Pride.
talked about this.
I'm getting after Pride. I'm gonna be there after Pride.
Oh, we'll get there Friday
And leave when?
and leave Monday.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so but you're going for Pride?
No, we're going because we have two fun lesbian friends, and they're from Chicago. They're here in the Bay. And they've been telling me like, hey, like let's go to Chicago, and I'm like, we wanted to go back to Chicago,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna enjoy it because that's Pride weekend
Estamos
too.
en el
Right?
chisme.
Yeah.
amigas.
So
Chisme,
yeah,
chisme.
and then they're like, hey, there's this lesbian party.
Oh,
Buy tickets. So I'm gonna go to my first lesbian party.
Oh,
Have
cute.
you
Oh, so you're gonna have your dyke date too,
Exactly.
Your first
bitch.
one ever in your whole life?
Yeah, I think so.
have I ever gone to a lesbian party?
I don't think so.
You haven't either? Man.
Time it doesn't. Yeah, it's like.
Wow.
Que son lesbianas, girl. No,
I
I'm kidding.
know, I mean,
You know what's
there's a
funny?
lot.
Eli and I
It's a much smaller
manifested-
community, for sure.
Like I want to say like a year and a half ago, we were like, we don't have any fucking lesbian friends.
I know.
I'm like, I need more lesbian friends. Y de repente, como los charcos,
Llegaron.
llegaron
Llegaron.
todas.
Are you
gonna-
gonna, are you gonna do this?
They get put up quickly and then they forget about you.
That does
I
I had so many
that
lesbian
does
friends.
sometimes happen. You do?
You were one of my first lesbian friends.
And now you just expanded your community too?
I have a few other ones, yeah.
Aw. But she's your favorite one, right?
Qué fuerte.
Why'd you wink? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
Is she your favorite? Are you taking her to date day in Chicago? Happy
Traca.
Pride, so solidarity.
Traca.
I was gonna say maybe I could see you because I'll be driving. I can drive to the city.
Let's
We go to Steam. We go to Steamwear. At the mic.
We go to Steam. It's a bathhouse.
It's a
They have
bathhouse
one in
in
Berkeley. I've
Chicago.
only been to the Berkeley one.
I don't know how to.
There's one in Berkeley.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't fucking know, somewhere there.
You
No,
know
the one
shit?
in Chicago is insane. It's like
Google
3
it.
floors.
What?
That's hilarious. I'm like, where?
It's
Ugh,
crazy.
You guys are so lucky.
Maybe they have lesbian night there. No, they don't.
At the bathhouse.
They could, girl. I think they should.
Also, San Jose had a
They should have
bathhouse.
That'd be
It was
cute.
called the Water Garden.
Wait,
It
you
just
should
closed it.
open a lesbian
That's what I should do.
I could
bathhouse.
But I mean, I feel
What
like
would you
I
call
feel
it?
like it would be if it was
Charquito.
gonna make revenue, it would be open already.
You can make it make revenue. It could be like a co-work space. and
Imagine
then-
Latina owned, Latina
I think
flair.
it needs to be at a men's bathhouse, and it needs to be a
Nada más venden-
day,
Nada
a women's day.
más venden
You need to,
tacos
so
y
that you can
ostiones.
support, you can financially sponsor.
No,
Like,
I mean, it's a beautiful
Tacos y
idea.
ostiones.
It's a beautiful idea. Oh my god. tacos y ostiones.
They have a manicure station.
It's
Where they like cut off, where they take off your
There's some wheel that's
Where they,
rotating
like-
and stabbing.
you just put your two fingers to make sure that like
Oh my
Hey,
god,
fucking
supposed
cat.
supposedly I was like, oh, I'm not
Oh my goodness.
Wait, how long have we been recording? It's been 30 minutes.
It's been 40
Wait,
minutes.
Oh, okay, pues we can
Well,
wrap up. Yeah.
no, wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's like a board.
Well,
you
could
I
You
mean-
could go to the couch. You could go sit on the
We
couch.
can start wrapping up.
Ya cuéstate.
Ay, ahora.
Yeah.
Ay, no.
It's
A la
alive.
cega, que le siga, que le siga.
Yeah, we could rotate. No, que she was gonna rotate.
Ni se la puedo mirar esta.
Ya me voy.
No te vayas.
No, ya. Voy con el Eli. Voy con el Eli.
No regresa. Es que
A ver, levanten el Eli.
Apenas se puso bueno.
Quiere llorar.
Apenas se puso bueno el episodio.
Por favor, regresa.
My aunt used to tease
She
me
likes to
when I was
bully, but she
little.
can't handle it.
My aunt, when I was little, she used to tease me with the
Ay, ya
song.
regresó. Regresa.
She used to say, llora, llora, mueve las manitas, solo se contenta llevándola a pasear. And then I would cry more, ah! Because she would tease it. She would say it again.
Why
Llora,
are
mueve
you
las
so
manitas.
terrible?
With my little sister was like, quiere llorar. Y se le salen lágrimas. Like, she can't like have like, quiere llorar.
Ya regresó.
Ah.
Oh. Okay, so has anything changed with has anything changed with how you like to celebrate Pride now? Like, you know, since like you first came out and like what's anything
I
changed?
feel like I'm not a big Pride.
Person anymore. What did you feel
I
like
never
you ever
ever
were? Oh, you
was,
never
no.
were. I feel like it definitely had my like when I first came out. Like
Me too.
it felt big.
Yeah, especially because I used to live in the Bay, so we would
Oh,
go to
yeah,
San
that'd be
Francisco,
there,
we'd take
yeah.
the train up.
Yeah.
And I voy a hacer la partita que escuchamos. We used to like we used to drive up to, or take the train up to San Francisco,
Yeah.
and like Pride over there is huge.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
really fun,
yeah.
yeah.
So that was a blast. That was really
Yeah.
fun. We were just like get fading all day and party.
Yeah.
20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
So much fun. I remember I went to my friend snuck me into my first bar at a Pride. I was 19, I think.
A baby, oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, besito.
Mhm.
My brother's turning 21 tomorrow or Sunday,
That's insane.
so it's like just insane.
I'm gonna
to
throw
think about. Like when I was
When you were that
21,
age, yeah.
I'm 12 years older than him.
Ya vamos
Yeah.
por los 40. Ya,
Bitch, I'm.
ya vamos, dije.
¿Tú?
Oh.
30 next
Dude.
year. But yeah, I feel like I've done a few Pride in Chicago and Long Beach, LA, but like, I don't know, I'm not like, I never plan it. I feel like if it happens, I'll go.
Happens, yeah.
But I also like, sometimes I'm like, como que me da flojera.
Como que hueva, yeah.
You need like a good group of people to like motivate you to like
Yeah,
For
go.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like before it was really exciting. The last Pride we celebrated was last year. We went to WeHo Pride and went to like the concert, which that concert is great, but it's expensive. It's like a music festival,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that was really fun. I enjoyed
Que
it.
nos cobran, that's
There
how
was a
much
shitload of us. It was
Yeah,
like
like-
gala days, and we were just like sneaking them in with our.
Oh
First
yeah, we had sorry Pride. Really expensive. We kept like
Sorry, not
bringing
sorry.
point.
Oh my god.
Well,
I mean-
because it shouldn't be so expensive.
No,
fuck that.
it's
It
And
shouldn't
that's
be
the
that
thing.
expensive.
And for me, like
We
when
saw
I'm
Kylie Minogue. That's
Oh, that's-
Oh, I didn't
That's
get to go that
cute.
year.
for me, like I feel like there's a lot of corporations that dropped off from supporting Pride. A lot of
Yeah.
prides this year. And for me, I'm like kind of like good riddance because if you now because the political waves tides have changed. If you're not, now all of a sudden you don't want to support, and that's because you never really cared about these folks, our community in the first place. So it's like, just get out, because like I want to know who's actually going to be down for our community no matter what. And that's why I'm kind of like over more like the mainstream Pride celebrations, which is why I like Pride Day, because it wasn't as like, it's not corporate like that. So I think I really appreciate that. The other thing for me, the other thing for me that I really realized is that like I also don't. I mean, I did really like Dyke Day, and that was mostly women centered, and it's nice to have those communities.
Where was it?
But this park in Highland Park.
By my house.
Yeah. But I also really like, I don't like just going to women's events, actually, or just like regular women's parties, because I don't know, I think I don't like environments that are too like homogenous, where there's only one type of person. So I think I like it's nice when there are more women. So
she's misogynist.
When it is more women or non-binary folks, so that it like, because I think like men in general like take up more space and energy. So I think I do.
What? Men take up space? Men take up space?
So much space, too much space sometimes.
Honestly, yeah. And then gay men, worse.
Even worse.
Some of them, yeah. I mean, some gay men are like not like are also misogynists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, so and especially white and then like white gay men, those are the worst, right? But
yeah, those are the
because,
worst.
Because,
hell with them.
I mean, because like a lot of them are also white.
Death to them all.
Oh my god.
No.
I mean, there's also good white men, but they're more likely to be also like white supremacists, or
at the end of the day, they're a white man.
Misogynists, like they're more likely to be just
not all of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, of course.
There's good and bad everywhere.
Always, but like.
And in each group.
But anyway, so I think like that's why I like
spaces. I'm kidding.
No, it's not good. Spaces that like center like are more under resourced, under like, you know, represented groups within even the queer community, which are women and non-binary folks and trans people. But I like spaces that like center those groups more, but are have a diversity of folks. Like when there's also like not just that, like men too. I like spaces that are really mixed, but that highlight folks that don't get as much space.
I like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a really good party that I like called Cuties, that it is more women centering, but it is quite mixed. I don't know if you guys have heard. It's really good. It's really great. It's a BIPOC party, and it's just it's really, really good vibe. It's very inclusive. So I feel like that's kind of the vibe that I'm on right now. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. It sucks that it's only nights. There's no like bar or club or like lounge that it's like always that, or is it a specific area, like a club?
No, they just have like events.
This is an event. Yeah.
They have different events. They have like day parties. They have like poetry readings. It's really cool.
What the hell? I've never seen these.
Let's go to the party.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We have to do something for Pride.
We have to. Let's
We
go
need to
out.
It'd be nice to do something
He's
together.
mad.
Huh?
He's mad.
He's mad.
Your doggy?
Yeah.
¿Qué le hiciste?
Because he wants attention.
Canalla.
Okay, well, ¿qué vamos a hacer? We'll do something together. We'll try to find
Yeah,
something.
bro, I was lit yesterday.
Girl. Girl.
We should go. We should do something.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Should we go to like a lesbian bar?
Yes.
We want to show solidarity.
I don't know.
Proposal.
One
No,
that's
I'll
like
find
accepting,
something.
a lesbian place that is accepting of gay men.
Yeah. Proposal
We don't
two.
want to like invade
If
the
we want
space.
to go out in go out in downtown and then have a sleepover.
Oh, that would be cute.
I love a sleepover.
Or even we don't have to go out. Let's just like have a sleepover.
Sleepover.
Watch movies,
The whole point was to
eat
go
junk
out
food.
to do something
Pero
gay.
también.
Sleepover tonight.
Nah, I gotta go.
Wait a second.
I'm going out.
You guys are leaving at 6 a.m. because that's when we're leaving.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
But
else we
see-
want to share? How do we feel?
I think
Stay
like,
safe.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say stay safe. Use your voice. Use your privilege.
Yeah. I was gonna say like enjoy people that are good and that you're close to, and make sure you take some time for yourself too and enjoy,
Yes.
because there's a lot of shit going on around, and it's hard to just get bogged down and not want to come out to spend time with your friends because you're hungover or like really tired or depressed. But when you're
Depressed.
out there,
Depre-
you're out there, and it's worth it because you need to allow yourself to recharge and refuel with people that are amazing.
Yes.
See.
Yeah, amigos. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being with us. We hope you resonated with some of the things we shared, and also for putting up with all the, we are live and raw and unfiltered. So thank you also for putting up with all the technical challenges as we get this going.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're just
that's
doing it
what you
raw and
Yes,
unfiltered.
yes.
We love it raw.
We love it
Oh.
raw.
Love it raw.
Okay.
Saludos.
Hasta luego, amiguis. Buenas
Bye.
noches.
Make
Buenos
sure you
días.
guys-
Depending on when you
Buenas
listen.
tardes.
Subscribe.
Like,
share.
subscribe, share, and then tune in next Monday for another amazing episode. And yeah, let us know.
Or a more manicured episode.
More manicured. Let us know what
Paleteras.
topics you want us to cover, what you're interested in having us talk about. And yeah, share your thoughts.
Gracias, amiguis.
Thanks.
Adiós.
Bye.
Las paleteras.
Las paleteras.
Acábela.
We're crazy. And scene.
And scene.
That's it.
¿Y esto cómo lo sabemos?
All right.
Good job, guys.
Well,